What's good? What's happening? It's silence, just as I like it. Peace, just as I deserve it. Sun got rock. I been living, you feel me? Sun finna come out soon. Got a couple upgrades. You know what I'm saying? We got some talking to do. It's getting real. Don't stress. No low vibrations allowed. You can change your life. It is possible. Just know that. Catch y'all later. Sun got rock. Breathing that breath of creation. As I was recording this, it was 3:33, so I knew I needed to hop on here. And it was time for me to give y'all this video. It's been long awaited. I've been waiting to make a video for so god darn long. It's been a long time for me. This hiatus has been a little long for me dropping some real knowledge. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But we gonna talk about some. Anyway, we gonna talk about some that we all go through. You know what I'm saying? Gotta express my creativity on my channel. I knew I like the intro. Oh, my nose be itching. That's how I know I'm finna get some money. Hold on. My bad. That's how I know I'm finna get some money. But anyway, dang. My fault. Hold up. Bear with me. Alright, we good. Alright, so check it. And this consciousness, this ego would speak through his higher self. What's poppin'? What's good? It's your boy Sun Got Rock, and today we gonna be talking about. Now listen, first thing first. I'm gonna make a book. I'm gonna make a book about this. I'm gonna make a whole book about how to defend yourself against succubus, bad spirits, bad entities, body snatchers, incubus, Jezebel, and it's a whole plethora of other spirits that I have to research and indulge in. Not indulge in. I'm not trying to do that stuff on purpose. But you know, it's a handful of spirits that I've experienced and some that I may not know the name of. But yeah, your energy vampires, all that, shapeshifter, it's all goddamn. I'm gonna have a whole guide, a whole book on how to defend yourself against them. That's one of my plans, to write that book, pamphlet, whatever it's gonna be, and sell it for y'all. You know, I'm gonna do that probably now. Who knows? Whenever it's time to. But I'm planning on making that a book. So we're gonna talk about this, kind of like the prologue, the table of contents. Just give y'all a preview on, like, not a preview, but you know, a full instruction manual on how to defend yourself against different. I wouldn't say it depends. It depends what lens you're looking at. It depends on what lens you're looking at and how you perceive it. Because these spirits could be good to you. These could be beneficial to your growth. But some of these could be very draining, life-threatening, well, spiritually threatening, even life-threatening almost. Who knows? But yeah, I'll be giving several examples. If these examples do not apply to you, apply it to your own life and your own world. Because these should be able to help everyone. I'm pretty sure everyone has dealt with these, because when the spirit world merged with the physical third dimension, stuff got real. And I was like, okay, I gotta really boss up and get my spiritual protection in and really protect myself, but at the same time stay vulnerable and open to the good spirits and the good entities, and attract what I really desire, and be and embody what I want to attract, and be the one I would want to, like, be the one, you know what I'm saying, like, be the friend that I would want to have. That's what I'm trying to get. That's what I'm trying to get out of my mouth. Be the friend that I would want to have. So then I already expect what I want to attract. But either way, it's gonna come. Regardless, it's inevitable. So don't even be fearful about it. Just stay ready. So you have to get ready. Don't be paranoid or nothing. Just know you naturally deflect spirits all the time. You got supernatural warriors, spirit warriors, ancestors, angels, yourself, your aura, a whole lot of spiritual armor, weapons. Your tongue is a weapon. You got a whole lot of stuff in your arsenal. That stuff that it's probably way more stuff than that. Psychic powers, your palms, trust me. On my palm, on my ring finger, it is a cross. So I have a cross on my ring finger, like right here. I don't know if you can't really see it because I'm doing it quick. If you can see it, let me know on my ring finger. You probably can't, but yeah, it's a cross right there. So you know, psychic powers, it's a whole lot to defend it with. That's just like a few examples on ways you can defend yourself, on ways you unconsciously defend yourself or consciously do it. But here are some ways. So first we're gonna talk about a well-known one. Let's get this one out the way because I've been dealing with these people. When you chosen, you lighten, people are naturally drawn to you. And their intentions may not always be pure. You know what I'm saying? Their intentions may not always be pure. They may not be pure with you. So you just gonna have to boss up and deal with it like a man or a god or a goddess that you are, and just, you know, deal with it and do what you gotta do. But we're gonna talk about the succubus incubus spirit. Oh my god, let me get this up. I'm gonna use myself as an example because it's a plethora of soul ties that I have to untie. It's that I'm still untying, that I'm still in the process of letting go of because of a one-dimensional, one-night sexual attraction that I had. And I have to untie that because, listen, here's some advice. If you up at 3 a.m. and you not manifesting, praying, meditating, astral projecting, stuff along that lines, and you just up on Instagram, on any kind of social media, looking at thotties, go the fuck to bed. Ooh, my fault. I'm gonna edit that out. Just go to bed. Just go to sleep. Like, just go to sleep. Like, bro, just go to sleep. Go to sleep. Listen to some healing tones while you sleeping. Listen to some sleep meditation. Whatever you gotta do. Don't put yourself in harm's way. I'm about to get your energy withdrawn from somebody you don't even really like. My nigga speeding. But anyway, there's somebody you don't even really like for real, but you just see them for their body, and you be like, oh, they got a fatty, or they got some big melon, or they got a big schlong. Bro, oh no, for real, that's how people be. Oh, they look like this, they like this person, they like this celebrity, and you ready to just go ham. Or I don't know how y'all females do it, y'all. Go ham. That's what my teenagers like. You just ready to go ham and waste it all. And you up late at night at the wishing hour at that. That's when the angels are prevalent. The goods, that's when everybody popping out. At the 3 a.m., everybody popping out. Everybody out here. Everybody out there living. Everybody out there, bad and good. So whatever you attract at 3 a.m., you got to deal with it. That's when the succubus and incubus are most prevalent. So you're going to have to make sure that if you, like, you don't want to attract it. Because that's when it'll hit you the most. But anytime it'll hit you the most. But yeah, if you have a succubus incubus relationship, like a marriage, a friendship, a lustful type, ain't nothing wrong with lust. I'm just saying, like, that shit to the point where it's unhealthy and it's draining your energy and you feel like crap, then that's a problem, bro. You gotta fix that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you gotta remind yourself that this is, especially if you want celibacy or semen retention, whatever you want to call it, this is not what you desire. And you have to create boundaries with yourself and be able to create solid boundaries, like not strict, yeah, strict boundaries, because you know, if you know your tendencies and you know your energy really well, make sure you obey that. Obey yourself and do what you're supposed to do. Be righteous. Have integrity and keep your own word. Trust yourself, man. To know that if it's like if you're in a relationship like that, just let it go. You gonna have to let it go. Or talk to them. If they're inhabited by one, leave, man. You got to go. Get yourself from them as much as possible, because the more they attach you, they're like parasites. The more they attach you, the more they get. The more it fills them up. That's what keeps them going. If you starve them from that, they will soon fade away. If they don't, get some crystals, protect yourself, meditate, speak onto the universe, do whatever you have to do, but get them out as soon as possible. You're going to be left broken and withdrawn from your true self and be made to a slave. You're going to be a slave to lust and a slave to sex and wasting your seed or your feminine energy and divinity. Another common way of warding off evil spirits is to ask upon your angels, your spirit guides, whoever you call on, whatever their name is. It's all the same person at the end of the day. All the same entity, same concept. Well, not all of them the same, but you know, like your ascended masters, they ascended masters. They all have one thing in common. They ascended and they walked the earth and they did stuff. So just call upon them for spiritual protection and guidance. You know what I'm saying? They always there to help. They ain't gonna mess you over like that. That's what they there for. Also, another way, a common way, is an energy shield and protection. You might want to do an aura cleanse your aura of any lurking parasites, people waiting to get in. Even this is in the physical reality, it's the physical globomy people. Use an energy shield to repel them. Your vibe be so high, it just automatically blocks because you just so in the moment. And your soul star chakra, all your chakras are open, energy channels are open. You just become so immensely powerful and surrounded by this glowing spiritual armor. You know what I'm saying? Listen to like different tracks, like music. It sends a frequency through your head and through all around your body to send signals. Okay, do this. Okay, signal this. Okay, manifest this. So music is very powerful. The right music, like frequencies and healing tones and stuff like that. So flagio frequencies, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? All that. Another way is balancing your hormones. Like I said, listen to a track. Knowing your tendencies, knowing what you're gonna do, knowing, especially if you know the person and they got inhabited by it, study them. Write in your journal, take mental notes, and know their tendencies, what they're gonna do, so you can try to avoid that. Be smart and creative in how to ward off the evil spirits. Do an exorcism, however you want to do it. Pray, because it's gonna work, trust me. Another way is to get rid of any furniture, any objects that have symbolism that any evil spirits or any archons, gang stalkers may come around and may be infatuated with. Remove yourself from it and dispose of it or cleanse it, pray over it. Run it through a lake, like a real lake, a non-polluted lake, a clear, crystal clear lake or body of water. Allow water to cleanse it, because water's properties are very nourishing and very cleansing. Look it up for yourself. Like, look it up. You could just go on Google. Well, I got mine from my intuition, in my heart, in my head. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to do this stuff all the time. Usually for me, what works best for me is affirmations and will. That solar plexus, it comes through. That willpower to just power through and not let it consume you. It may not be the best effective method, but it works, and you feel good as hell after, because you know that you just pushed through something that you thought that would never go away. So that's what I do. I'm not gonna lie, I have been spiritually attacked. It's like entities come in my mind, start speaking, and they go, "What, bruh?" what? They will come in your mind and inhabit you if you're around the wrong people and start telling you to do things. It will be disguised as your intuition or your ego. That's why I say your ego plays tricks on you in one of my last videos, because it will. And it will come in your mind, make you do things, try to make you. It doesn't have to make you. It's if you follow through with it. It leads to your angels. Because that's what happened with me. Like, I literally was on the verge of just ending myself, because I was like, I wasted everything because I followed through with some demons and some evil spirits that's around me, when all I had to do was just protect myself and ask for it. But I ain't tripping. Ooh, butterfly. I just seen that. That means butterfly means transformation and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm transforming, I'm growing, I'm changing. I just gotta grow and adapt with the changes, you know what I'm saying? That's enough about me, more about the evil spirits. But yeah, so I'm back on it. You know, it don't stop, bro. I always keep hopping back on. I'm gonna find my flow and I'm gonna ride it and take action to it. I'm not tripping. The time is now. You gotta be serious. You gotta protect yourself, bro. You can't take yourself and your energy for granted. Not everybody's meant to be in your aura, but the people that's meant to be in your aura will come. Take action. Work for who you want to be with, and work to get them spirits out your body, bro. It's time to cleanse. It's time to repent. Repent as in, not to no fucking long-haired Masonic ass man. My bad for my language. My fault. Masonic man. Man, character. It's time for you to forgive yourself and clean yourself of all those negative energies that you harbor within you and all that trauma. It may be hard, it may be tough to face your greatest fears and greatest shadow self, things that you don't like, things that you don't want to bring up in the past, but face it, accept it, heal it, find a solution. If you don't find a solution, find some type of closure, let it go, so those bad spirits and those bad energies can be left and be transmuted into positive energy, things that make you great, things that bring you joy and happiness, you know what I'm saying? Entities that come in for your higher good. Like, trust me, your angels will literally inhabit somebody to stop you from doing whatever you're gonna do. Trust me, just ask and you shall receive. I gotta get back on my flow, gotta build myself back up, taking some time for myself. July moon is not playing around. The energy is lit. It's happening. So I can't wait to see y'all on the other side. We won't be in this park anymore soon. Be in a whole different space, a whole different scenery with a bunch of sun. You did? Yeah, sun got ride. Peace, love, tranquility. Protect your aura, protect yourself, protect your inner self. I love y'all. I love y'all with all my heart. The Get Back story coming soon. That's my album. I don't rap, but I'm gonna start dropping music. I can write poems for days, but the music, the melodic stuff, watch me get the rhyming. I'm gonna get the spitting on y'all. I'm gonna show y'all my story where I became a youth life coach. I'm gonna start doing professionally too off YouTube. So podcasting, it's gonna be a whole lot on the way. Just gotta stay in the moment, embrace what's here now. The abundance of grass, creation breath, the abundance of ways I just gave you to protect your aura, your energy. Another way, a bonus way, if somebody trying to get you to say, gang stalkers, they're there to get you to sell your soul. Here's an example. I was in a car with some dude that shall not be named that works. Me, I'm not working. I don't care. I'm not working. I refuse to give up my social security number, my creativity, my gifts, my talents, my natural ideas, my abilities, and the way I can create opportunity like that, the way I can just build something like that, the way I can build my own career, my own purpose, my own desires like that. I'm not about to give that up. And then, dude, like, it was a lot of material abundance they was trying to get me to be all jealous about. Talking about I don't have to get you. I make money in my sleep. And like, yes, the gang stalkers will ridicule you for the way you think and the way you go about things, but we chosen for a reason. It even made me, and I can't believe I accepted the stuff they were saying, man. I can't never let that happen. But that was the fact that I lost, like, my shield, and I have to regain it back. I have to work for it back, and I'll do it, man, by any means for y'all. But yeah, so like, and here, let me finish the example. So like, And it was harboring on my energy, and I was choosing to respond, and I didn't have to, because you are in control of yourself. You control how you feel, what you do, and how you proact. We don't react to nothing. We don't react. We're not victims to our situation. We proactive. We proactive. One of the 7 habits by Sean Covey. Read that book, 7 Habits for Highly Effective People and Highly Effective Teenagers, and the decisions you have to make in life. You know what I'm saying? Read those books. There's a lot of books I can recommend y'all that I'm still trying to read. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. And then where was I? Yeah, they was trying to make me, they was harboring on my positive energy, and I was already drained to begin with. I was tired from freaking losing my energy to some inorganic, soulless walking sex toys. Yes, that. Which, and I was already feeling drained from my own emotions. And they were just harboring on that low vibration. So that's why you always keep your vibration high and always find something to be grateful about. And just get back to your roots as soon as you can and be grounded in a sin. You go up and down, but just remember, if you're dealing with any draining energy vampires, toxic family members, they're there to make you stronger. They're there to show you how people really... Because I did not know people live like... I did not know this, bro. Like, I didn't know this. Had no idea this is how people really think and act and go about their life, living in survival. I'm living in creation, but you just gotta focus on yourself too. Because if you focus on the people that's not good in your life, what cannot be improved, or what you can't control, you'll be stressed forever. You'll be living in survival. Surviving. You can create your life, bro. Like this, you can change overnight, but it's gonna still be a process to keep it up and keep tuning. And keep tuning yourself up. Keep making sure you straight and you good. You know, you get me. But yeah, you just gotta, cause wherever your attention goes, where your energy flows. So focus on you, yourself, and your development and your self-love. And you will be unbreakable, impenetrable. Nobody can penetrate your aura. Or however you go about things, nobody can penetrate it. You know what I'm saying? Words. Like they talking about sticks and stones may break your bones, but words not hurt me. Cause I used to give a fuck what people think, but now I don't care. I'm gonna do what I want. But yeah, sun got right. We out here living, you feel me? Birds chirping, birds talking. We got trees swinging, all that good stuff. Another thing is, if you on retention and you doing it, retention, celibacy, no foul, this and that, whatever you calling it, if you own that, which you should be, because that's the key to, I'm gonna give y'all a little point, that's the key to immortality and eternal life, because that's literally your life force. And you can awake the kundalini by naturally just holding on to your seed, but doing yoga also strengthens it too. But yeah, with the sun, see, I manifest, the sun came out, I love that. Oh, I'm a sun child. But yeah, if you're doing it for solely men and women attraction, get it together. You'll attract all the women, all the men you want. Believe that. Believe that. You also attract succubus and incubus demons, because they sense that energy. They sense that energy. And if you be fearful about it, losing your energy, they'll get a kick out of that, because they know they can take it. They'll know it will be theirs. You know what I'm saying? So just, it's an added benefit. It's like a DLC. Not even DLC. It's like, what can I say? It's like you got a utility belt. The belt is semen retention. And then the belt got, you know, Mermaid Man from SpongeBob. Y'all might be too old or too young, but Mermaid Man from SpongeBob, he had that little utility belt with all them things on it. Say you got that belt, or Batman, whatever you want to call it, Batman had a utility belt. Say the utility belt is semen retention. Then you got different benefits. And then one of the main benefits, not the main one, but one of the most prevalent benefits that gets people to get on it is women attraction and men attraction. You gonna attract women and men naturally, inside and out. But just know, with great power has great responsibility type stuff. It's a very responsibility, because you have to be in control of who you letting in. Because they will take it in a snap if you're not on your P's and Q's and you just out here living. You know? That's just one of the dangers. It's not really a danger. It's not a danger if you're self-aware, but if you're not self-aware of what you're doing, get it together. Because I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, bro, sis, all my brothers and sisters. Even if we're not the same skin color, I'm still tight with you. It's all love, man. Not the same faith, I don't care. It's all love. We all got that divine consciousness and spark within us. We could really all get along, but just accept your differences and accept the fact it's demons in this bit, and you gotta protect yourself. There's like yin and yang. There's good and bad. You gotta embrace the bad and embrace the good. At the end of the day, you'll be alright. You'll know exactly what to do, because your intuition gonna tell you if you tap into it, which you should tap into it on the daily. Everybody got powers, man. We all superhuman and supernatural. Use it. Even if you chosen, especially if you chosen, get it together. I'm speaking for myself too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, semen attention with women and men attract everybody. You like a magnet, because you know the I believe, if I'm not correct, please correct me in the comments. Electro is feminine, magnetic is masculine. No, because I think electric is out and magnetic is in. So, but either way, you're magnetic. You're attraction. Yeah, you're attracting. You're attracting. You know how a magnet attracts metal? Any kind of metal, and the magnet will be filled with all types of metals. That's what you're doing. So everybody gonna come to you. Good and bad. It's beautiful. Deal with it. It's easy, man. Just deal with it. It's very easy to manage. You don't have to manage it. It's just like, once you know what to do, you take the correct steps. Just make sure you stay solid, stay disciplined. Discipline is freedom. Trust me. Discipline is freedom. And discipline to be your best self is freedom. Be who you want to be. Because I was watching the Black Widow movie. They was talking about if you have control over people, it's no such thing as free will. Whatever that lady said, I was like, this movie is direct representation of controlling people and giving them a facade and to make it like, bro. Once you take your free will or act like you don't have free will, they got you. But you have free will to not become submissive under sexual oppression. Become dominant and overcome it and push it out the way if that's what you don't want. But yeah, I done talked y'all ear to death, which is a good thing, because I got some knowledge in y'all head that makes y'all alive. But yeah, sun God rise, sun. Now stay solid and sound and grounded and healthy, wealthy. Because you will, because you watch this video and you stay to the end. Don't doubt yourself. Be confident in yourself and know that you're going to overcome it. You got it.